Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of your Daily Guides. Today we'll be covering Qiuyuan, the new 5-star arrow sword resonator, who plays best as a short on-field sub-DPS and buffer. All the timestamps are down in the description if you want to skip ahead to your favorite part, and if you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord. I've also linked my loot bar link down in the description for the opportunity to get 25% off your purchases with loot bars, so click the link in the bio or my homepage for up to 25% off as a new user and help support the channel. But with that said, let's get in it. Qiuyuan's main gimmick is that he stacks a resource called Swordster's Soliloquy through his normals attacks, dodge counters, and resonance skills. Additionally, he hits thresholds at 200, 400, and 600 that change his attack patterns and grant team-wide echo damage buffs, whilst his Resonance Liberation converts surplus crit rate into party crit damage bonuses. That means your job when building him is twofold. Make Qiuyuan hit his own damage windows reliably, and make those windows turn into massive payoff for your main carry. For Echo set priorities, Law of Harmony is objectively his best Echo set because it directly amplifies his heavy attack synergy while granting team-wide Echo skill damage stacks every time you cast an Echo, which is exactly what you want from a character whose whole kit is about stacking and timing. So if you see anything else crowned best in a quick guide, pause and compare that set against Law of Harmony's heavy attack plus team Echo buffs. They literally increase both his personal damage and the value he hands to your carry, which makes Law of Harmony not a niche pick, but the core pick for most builds. The ideal main Echo here is Reminiscence Fenrico, a 4-cost arrow Echo set that synergizes perfectly with his rotation. Fenrico's fast Echo Burst instantly triggers the Law of Harmony buff, scales beautifully with Qiuyuan's key stats, and matches his typing for consistent resonance bonuses. Its short animation also means you don't lose buff time, just Echo, heavy, outro, and switch for a seamless rhythm. If you want more solo damage, Ciara Gale or any other arrow damage bonus Echo set offers a great personal DPS boost, while Moonlit Clouds gives extra energy and flexibility for more support-oriented teams. For stat priorities, you're looking at prioritizing crit rate and crit damage. Aim to get his crit rate into the high 50s to mid 60s so his Resonance Liberation and team crit damage buffs can reach maximum capacity. In essence, Qiuyuan's Resonance Liberation has an effect that gives other resonators essentially 30% crit damage when his crit rate is at 65%. So make sure to meet this stat requirement to maximize its effects. Your next big stats are arrow damage bonus, attack percent, heavy attack damage bonus, and finally some energy recharge to make sure his rotation flows smoothly. Finally, you want a 4-piece crit rate or crit damage piece depending on your stats, 2 3-piece arrow pieces, and 2 1-piece attacks pieces. When it comes to his weapons, the good news is that his non-signature options are actually really solid. His signature weapon, Emerald Sentence, is great, giving him heavy attack damage and a team-wide Echo skill damage bonus. But, surprisingly, for a support role, it's not a massive leap over the alternatives. 4-star weapons like Commando of Conviction, Lunar Cutter, Emerald of Genesis perform incredibly well, sitting at around 92–93% of his signature's team damage output. That's because Qiuyuan's personal damage is only a fraction of the team's total, so his weapon matters less than the buffs he provides. However, if you're building him as a main DPS, especially at Sequence 3, his personal damage matters a lot more, and that's where his signature weapon really starts to shine. His sequences offer moderate gains for a support role, but a Sequence 3 is absolutely game-changing, turning him into a true main DPS by letting him perform a second, even stronger Forte heavy attack string. This sequence is what catapults his personal damage by 2 to 3 times, but it does remove the Echo damage buff from his outro skill, making it less ideal for supporting characters like Galbrena or Frolova. His signature weapon is decent, but unless you're aiming for that S3 main DPS build, he's perfectly fine at S0 with a free-to-play weapon. Ultimately, Qiuyuan is an incredibly fun and cinematic character who is fantastic in any Echo damage-related team, and with a short and powerful rotation, he's a blast to play. For his rotations, it's really smooth. You'll swap in with his intro, use his Echo if you can, hit his Enhanced Basics 3 and 4 to max out his Forte, unleash his 3-part Forte heavy attack string, and then pop his Liberation for the crit damage buff he provides. Note, he can be pretty energy hungry. Now for a full team example with Galbrena and Shorekeeper, you'll go through Shorekeeper's setup first, then swap to Qiuyuan for his full combo, and finally bring in Galbrena to absolutely unleash hell. For his Frolova team with Contarella, it's a similar idea, with the whole team synergizing perfectly to maximize echo damage. So, what do you think of Qiuyuan? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. As always, I appreciate every single one of you for watching, and if you found this guide helpful, do me a huge favor and share it with a friend who might be pulling for him. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Wuthering Waves guides just like this one, and let me know in the comments what team you're planning to build for Qiuyuan.